against a guy like this.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Matt Carpenter. First pitch, not close. And he's out on the tag. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Here's some real power at the plate. Seiya Suzuki. Singing, you gotta appreciate. A guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Colton Cowser, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out. Man at first, Ellie De La Cruz. Now at the plate. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Man at first, 1 away. That one ripped. Back there. Back. Gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 3-2. Digging in, Chipper Jones. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. So digging in, Mark McGuire. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris. And it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitcher's arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swings and misses. Nasty fork ball for strike. And we're back. And the batter now, Babe Ruth. Foster back to work.
Coño, hombre, tira por medio. Se van a tira bola.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Yeah.
There. Adios.
It's got to be a short game.
That'll fire up the dugout, and they add a run. It's 4-2. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the 2nd. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Yeah.
It's out to center field. Judge has it sized up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Tim Raines, the next to hit. That one fouled off. And it's strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup, and now Jimmy Rollins. Judge is there. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in the long ball threat, Alfonso Soriano. Strike one. Donaldson, a 6'1 lefty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a slurve, a forkball, and he works in a sinker. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there.
Le batea.
And ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. A massive home run. It's 4-4. Here is Aaron Judge.
Tengo que tener pila de cuenta, Marcelo.
There's a swing and a miss.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
4-4.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Mitch Garver up to hit here. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Donaldson delivers. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Tag, got him. What a throw to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Ketel Marte.
Oh, man.
Hauls it in for the out. Ian Happ up to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Tied at 4. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. It's a strikeout. Here's Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss.
Ay, Dios, yo abrazo ahí, mira, le meto un palo. Coño, ahora yo sin a toda la bola, compadre.
Foster comes to the plate.
Ay,
Swing and a
Dios mío.
miss, and he got him. And that's... And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Now the left fielder, Colton Cowser. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Swing and a ball popped up. Rollins gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Donaldson winds and fires. Swings through it for the K. The high heat too much on that one. And now the big-time power threat, Chipper Jones. Grounded out his first time. And that one wrapped foul.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it would be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Next one in the dirt. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
2 outs. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Toss to Carpenter. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's back Carpenter. That misses. Ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at bats. The pitch count is pretty high, and they've played it 4 runs already. So I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Kowser snags it. 1 down.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Here's Jose Ramirez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ripped on the ground to second, throws to first, and Ramirez is set down. Next to hit, Tim Raines.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101. Huge strikeout there. Bottom of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Mark McGuire. Donaldson back to work. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ballgame.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. On the ground, right side. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Late on that fastball.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2 from Donaldson. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. The pitch. De La Cruz. Close play, but in there. Here's Ketel Marte. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
Rollins on at first. Nobody out. The kick in the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ.
As a pitcher, you know
Ian, la toma el
he's
atrás.
ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Up the middle, throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Sliced hard but foul. Tied at 4. That one in triple digits. McGuire. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, Aaron Judge at the plate. And a pitch. And he blows that one by him at 100. Judge goes 6 feet 7 inches, 280. Judge rips that one.
Mierda.
Takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. Here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. First pitch, and he just misses. And that one fouled off.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stand,
Ay.
now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. That was blasted to the moon. It's 6-4. So the batting order turns over. And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki.
well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
The wind and the pitch. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Colton Cowser digs in now. Late with the swing there.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence. But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
0-2.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that extends the inning.
All over that one right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Jones now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. This one in the air. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that ends the inning.
Vamos, un palo ahí. Que todavía lo están buscando los buscadores.
And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2.
Coño.
That's a strikeout. Some high
Coño, man. Mierda, ¿dónde tengo la bola?
On the ground to the left. And that one finds its way through.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Ay,
Swinging a
Dios.
foul straight back.
Pretty frugal
¿Dónde
guy.
te voy a
He
matar,
is
bro?
very efficient with the pitch count.
Ay, mi madre.
Swing
Lo
and
que
a
luego
miss. He was
prendió.
late. Strike 2.
2 strikes.
And another ball.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional.
Ay, Dios, pero coño, ¿dónde del diablo tira atrás? Tire.
Judge hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And fouled off. Foster kicks and deals. And a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. So the lineup flips over. Now here is Jimmy Rollins. And takes low for ball 1. And delivers outside.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Carpenter, the runner at third. Ramirez over at second. Raines at first.
Bases loaded here. If he walks him, probably not the worst thing, because the alternative could be a grand slam.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGuire. Donaldson back to work. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Pat under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Alfonso Soriano will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Out to short. Throws to first in time. And now the DH, Bo Bichette. He's already homered here in this one. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That one in triple digits.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the second. Baseman, Ketel Marte. And a pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Kicks and fires. Soriano over to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're chasing stuff in the dirt.
This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and hits for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Not in time. He's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfect.
This one lifted in the air left field. He's under it. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Yeah. No, ¿cómo falló Sammy?
Here comes Cody Bellinger. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch misses. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7.
And it
finds its way through for a hit. Nice try. Comes the runner from third, and it's 6-5.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send it.
And a swing and a miss. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. And now it's going to be Aaron Judge. Tommy Kahnle on the pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the mound. Oh, this is off the second base bag.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
Garver at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. And down on strikes. And there's one away. So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. 2 down. Now a chance for Colton Cowser. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. In the air, center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Stepping in, Babe Ruth.
The designated hitter.
And a pitch. And he blows that one by at 100.
Oh, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity.
Ay,
I think it'd be a
Dios mío.
mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him swinging. Jose Ramirez. Now the plate. 1 for 3. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swings and
Oh,
misses
no.
at the pitch off the plate.
2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Suzuki running hard for it.
Mierda.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up. Enough to really drive it.
So up next, Tim Raines. That one's in there. Strike 1.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end.
El hombre que
it
para
stays out
criticando el
of the
juego y no
play,
para de
it can
jugar.
get a long way, but that was a good one right there.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Happ heads towards it. He makes the grab. And there's one away. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And that one is inside.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
1 out, base is empty. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And it is gone. And they add a run. It's 7-5. So 1 out, nobody on. And now the first baseman, Mark McGuire. Hard hit left side. Fires over to first. And they got him. 2 outs, base is empty. Alfonso Soriano, the next to hit. Foul ball there. 2 outs. Clobber to right
Diablo,
field.
coño, qué mentira, compadre. Maldito palo, loco.
A
Yes.
gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning. It's
Mira
8-5. Bichette, not sure what to expect after that first pitch.
Tírala ya, tírala ya, tírala.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Big swing and miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Now here is Jimmy Rollins. Matzik back to work. Swings through that one for
Yeah,
strike 1.
Cayo, tú estás ganando. Tiene pitch fríísimo. Hombre, se cambia aquí. Mira eso.
Suzuki has a beat on it. 1 up, 1 down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1. Bart, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Tosses across the first. They get the out on Marte. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Mira eso.
And first offering is fouled off.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
They're down to their final strike. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk.
Got it. That's the ball game. And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
¿Qué va a hacer que juega este tipo? Qué chido. Dime a ver. ¿Cómo así? No sé, ¿dónde están metidos tus tigres? Sí. Boca quieta. ¿Quién te ha enseñado de para? En que empezó pesado todo jugando. Ah,
Springer. Here comes a pitch. Swings through that.
0-1.
High fly ball, right field. Betts on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Bichette up
que
to the
tiene así
dish.
que nadie lo ve.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Ohtani, an all-star a season ago. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker.